بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. جناب آقای رئیس، حضار محترم، خانم‌ها و آقایان.
Dear Chair,
بسیار خوشحالم
dear ladies and
در
gentlemen,
فرصتی که فراهم شد
I am
در
very
کشوری
happy
دوست حضور پیدا کنم.
to be here in a friendly country and to speak at the 9th Moscow International Conference on Security, devoted to Iran's approach to global and regional changes.
از همین رو لازم است
That is why I think that it is necessary to express my gratitude to the organizers of the forum. In the last several decades, the world has seen unexpected events. Each of them had its own consequences. These events include victory of the Islamic Revolution in Iran, events in Western Asia, and the end of Cold War. All these events helped the world exit the state of bipolarity. The United States of America thought that they would be the ones who would be global leaders. However, the system of multilateralism started to reign in the world. Another change was emergence of regional and international forces that played a big role in a new world order. And finally, there were changes connected to awakening of peoples in the recent years in Western Asia and in North Africa. Unfortunately, because of interference of the United States of America and occupant regime of Palestine, such changes had unforeseen consequences, such as spread of Takfirist terrorism in the region and in the world, which led to destabilization in the region. Dear guests, some hegemonic governments, using tools of sanctions and threats, impose their will. They also use extortions, occupation, lack of justice. All of that led to consequences such as race discrimination, tyranny, ethnic and confessional extremism, and terrorism. Takfiri group ISIL is one of the products of freely perception and commercialization of security in the recent years, practiced by the countries I have mentioned, and thanks to mobilization and sense of sacrifice of the armed forces, the government and people of Syria and Iraq, thanks to comprehensive support of the Islamic Republic of Iran and the Russian Federation, this dangerous approach failed on the regional and international levels. Efforts of the United States of America to control those events and to keep the Islamic State on the battlefield for 2 or 3 decades did not yield any results, and it was announced that ISIL was finished. However, factors of emergence of extremist and terrorist thinking are still there, and numerous factors being effective in undermining security and stability continue to create obstacles on the way of security and restoration of the countries that suffered from the crisis. Now we see the times when transnational forces, including terrorist forces of the Central Command of the USA, whose hands are covered with blood of thousands of innocent people, must leave the region of Western Asia for the countries of the region to be able to assure stable security themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, we witness the change of geopolitical power in the international system and shift of the global force from the Western hemisphere to the eastern one. Such change and shift of power sees counteraction from traditional powers. If understanding of security by the players will not be correct and based on reality and facts, then hope for peace and security in the world will be futile. Chair, the crisis provoked by coronavirus infection increased metal metamorphosis in different areas and created a menace towards ideas, reigning in thinking and understanding of humanity. We must draw our attention to the change of people's expectations from life in this world. Individual security cannot be a warranty of success for countries anymore, because in today's conditions, collective security and attention to it is viewed as more important in public opinion than just individual security. Now it is time of pandemic, and it is not possible anymore to control the crisis in traditional ways. Nuclear war was a big source of fear in the 20th century, and different defense organizations were created to provide response to such threats. However, today one of the biggest threats is just a cell, and the biggest threats of the 21st century are not the threats that we can protect ourselves using modern armaments. Dear guests, transformation of technological networks also introduced a revolution of changes and made control of cyberspace a reality. This change created new experience for humanity when actions in cyberspace can become comprehensive, can turn into comprehensive reaction in the real world. So hegemony of cyberspace and transformation of vital spheres have made cyberspace a parallel reality of humanity. This threat being anonymous and having incredible impact has created a phenomenon which is called spread of power, because it led to emergence of new players, for example, organized groups and people who are now part of the global equation of powers, of forces. Thus, this phenomenon affects national security of countries from the viewpoint of security, centricity of powers, geographical aspect of menace, extents of vulnerability, methods of counteraction, the threats, and number of players on this arena. Ladies and gentlemen, the Islamic Republic of Iran is for the best relations with the countries of the world, and in its foreign policy it gives priority to its neighbors. Iran is for stable relations without tension with its neighbors. They include Russia. Russia has a particular importance for us, and this manifests itself in resolution of regional crisis. Dear guests, today we need to take into account rapid changes in the world and interlinks between traditional and new menaces, and it is important for independent countries to use cooperation and to assure regional stability in the world. The Islamic Republic Iran is ready for cooperation with other countries, and we have the following propositions: changes in the greedy understanding of security and its commercialization. Number two, creation of trust on the basis of one single mode of security in the framework of mutual respect and constructive dialogue. Number three, strengthening of infrastructure to create and develop inter-regional networks of security. Four, supporting of those who assure peace and stable security. Thank you for your patience and thank you for your attention.